On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Abject.
Extremely unpleasant and degrading, physically or emotionally impoverished, miserable, wretched, and hopeless.
Examples:
Abject failure. Abject despair. The abject poverty in the slums is a concern for the government.
Pawn.
A piece in the game of chess that can be moved only forward and captured only diagonally. Verb, leave as a guarantee in return for money.
Examples:
Pawn checkmate. Pawn my jewelry. He used his watch as a pawn in the game of chess.
Unthinkable.
Too unlikely or shocking to imagine or accept.
Examples:
An unthinkable coincidence. In unthinkable trouble. That accident was something unthinkable with my long experience.
Turmoil.
A state of great disturbance, confusion, or uncertainty, often marked by intense activity or strong emotions.
Examples:
Political turmoil. The turmoil of the war. The company experienced financial turmoil after the CEO was arrested.
Dank.
Unpleasantly damp and musty, used in slang, considered cool or of high quality, particularly about cannabis and marijuana culture.
Examples:
Dank basement. Dank smell. The old, dank cellar was the perfect place for storing wine.
Tavern.
A public place where alcoholic drinks are served.
Examples:
Drink in a tavern. Traditional taverns. The tavern keeper was a friendly man who always had a good joke.
Dilapidated.
In a state of disrepair, decay, or disuse, often due to neglect or age, run down or shabby in appearance or condition.
Examples:
Dilapidated house. Dilapidated building. The abandoned amusement park was now only a collection of dilapidated rides.
Claustrophobia.
A persistent and intense fear of enclosed or small spaces.
Examples:
Overcome claustrophobia. Claustrophobia inducing. She suffered from claustrophobia and couldn't take elevators.
Sear.
To char, scorch, or burn the surface of something with intense heat, of pain or experience, to be deeply felt or remembered over a long time.
Examples:
Sear tissue using a hot iron. Sear the memory into your mind. Be careful not to sear the meat too long, as it can become tough and chewy.
Hinge.
A joint that holds the edge of a door, window, lid, etc. and allows it to open or close.
Examples:
A stiff hinge. Insecure hinge. His involvement is the hinge of our plan.
Lecherous.
Having or showing excessive or offensive sexual desire, lustful, prone to immoral behavior, or sexual misconduct.
Examples:
Lecherous behavior. Lecherous thoughts. He couldn't help but stare at her with lecherous eyes.
Nobleman.
A man of high rank or status.
Examples:
Nobleman title. A Bohemian nobleman. The young nobleman lived in a grand palace with high social status.
Stark.
Empty, simple, or apparent, devoid of any qualifications.
Examples:
Stark landscape. Stark truth. The scenery of the battlefield was stark and gray.
Depravity.
Moral corruption or degradation, a state of extreme wickedness or immorality, morally twisted or warped behavior.
Examples:
Depravity of human nature. Moral depravity. The depravity of the serial killer shocked the nation.
Intertwine.
To twist together or become twisted together.
Examples:
Intertwine thread. Intertwine story. The vines intertwine to form a thick canopy overhead.
Bleak.
Unlikely to be favorable, unpleasantly cold and damp, offering little or no hope.
Examples:
Prospects were bleak. Bleak future. The political landscape looks bleak without a change of administration.
Intellect.
The ability to think logically and comprehend information, especially at an advanced level.
Examples:
Enrich my intellect. Human intellect. Your intellect is capable of distinguishing among similar objects.
Pardon.
To forgive someone for something they have said or done, such as a crime. Noun, the act of excusing a mistake or offense.
Examples:
Pardon me. Supplicate for pardon. The governor decided to pardon the prisoner after reviewing the evidence of his innocence.
Char.
Also Tsar or Tsar, a title of rulers or monarchs, especially in Russia, before the Russian Revolution of 1917, an authoritarian or powerful political leader or high-level officeholder.
Examples:
Technology czar. Economic czar. The czar of healthcare is responsible for improving the quality and accessibility of healthcare for all citizens.
Pessimistic.
Tending to see the worst aspect of things or expecting the worst possible outcome.
Examples:
Take a pessimistic view of life. Pessimistic for our survival. She was unduly pessimistic about her future.
Novella.
A written work of fiction that is longer than a short story but shorter than a novel.
Examples:
Write a novella. A novella set in a medieval kingdom. I am reading a famous novella about a group of friends who go on a road trip.
Expound.
To explain or clarify something in detail or with great care, to interpret or elucidate.
Examples:
Expound theory. Expound on the subject. The professor spent hours expounding on the complexities of quantum physics.
Utopian.
Ideal and perfect, relating to or resembling a utopia, equals an ideal and perfect society.
Examples:
Utopian society. Utopian goal. He had a utopian vision of a world without war.
Contradictory.
Containing or consisting of conflicting or incompatible elements.
Examples:
Apparently contradictory. Contradictory evidence. His statements were contradictory, leaving the audience confused.
Yearn.
To strongly desire or long for something.
Examples:
Yearn after my old days. Yearn for love. She yearned for the days when things were simpler.
Conceive.
To have or develop an idea, a plan, etc. in mind, to become pregnant.
Examples:
Conceive of an idea. Conceive a child. I can't conceive he'd want to harm us.
Seduce.
To entice someone to engage in sexual behavior, or to enter into a romantic relationship.
Examples:
Seduce him into crime. Seduce her mind. He tried to seduce her with his charm and good looks.
Corruptible.
Capable of being made to do something dishonest or immoral.
Examples:
Corruptible officials. Corruptible judges. Bureaucracies are more corruptible than other systems or organizations.
Egoist.
A person who is excessively focused on their interests, needs, or welfare, one who regards self-interest or personal advantage as their main priority.
Examples:
Egoist behavior. Arrogant egoist. Her egoist nature caused her to lose friends.
Utilitarianism.
The belief that the actions are the right if they are useful or for the benefit of a majority.
Examples:
Individualistic utilitarianism. Institutional utilitarianism. Utilitarianism focuses on results and consequences rather than rules.
Transcend.
To rise above or go beyond the limits of something.
Examples:
Transcend boundaries. Transcend limits. The music transcended cultural barriers and reached audiences globally.
Moralize.
To express or teach a moral lesson or principle, often in a self-righteous or didactic way, to reflect on the ethical or moral aspects of a situation or behavior.
Examples:
Moralize a situation. Moralize about politics. I don't like it when people try to moralize me about my personal choices.
Rev.
A measure of the rate at which an engine or motor rotates, often expressed in revolutions per minute, RPM, verb, to increase the number of rotations per minute.
Examples:
Low rev engine. Rev up the crowd. He stepped on the gas pedal, and the engine released a loud rev.
Ensue.
To happen or follow as a result or consequence of something.
Examples:
Ensue within a few years. Predict what will ensue. A power outage ensued after the storm knocked out the electricity.